Plug the 4 in, hold it in, line the 20 up, and then hold the back of the PC, and we are in. So that is nice in there, and we're going to plug that back up into the top just like I was going to before, and we're a little further ahead. So the next thing I'm probably going to want to do here is hook up the hard drives. So what we'll do is, there is a red ribbon here which connects the two together and then connects right into the motherboard itself. But for the power of the hard drives, we are going to take what I actually used from my last power supply that went bad. I know I showed this to you guys earlier, but I actually cut the wires from the old one and I ran the new ones in here. You can see I my little tape duck job there going on there. So I'll go ahead and get that out of the way for the moment. And see, it does tend to get a little confusing on exactly what I'm doing here. Now, I have noticed that along with the power supply, which plugs into here, I also, it looks like I have my, and I believe this is for the thermostat that's on there, if I'm not mistaken. I will go ahead and verify that. And of course, you know, I think these have to do with the power supply. Or, I'm sorry, these have to do with the thermostat, I believe, these small pins. So what I'm going to basically do is, I have my hard drives right there, but I kind of want something that's going to do the same thing that these did right here. And let's see what we got in here. You know what I may have done, guys? I may need to use this again because it has the plugs in it for the thermostat. So I may have cut the wrong bad boy on there. But no worries, because what we can do is we can actually just use that for this. And it's not neat, it's rather sloppy, but it still works. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I actually made a boo-boo. When I took off the old power supply, I actually cut this off of the power supply itself, and these are my controls for my temperature, to be able to tell what that is. So I'm going to have to do some surgery on that, but I'm going to worry about that later on. So I just want to go ahead and get through this and just basically let you guys know what to do, or what not to do. So basically what we're going to do here is we have our pins for the hard drives, and they easily just slide right in and connect without any problems. And they actually gave me quite a bit of room here, and I feel that the slot that they had in here for this was the best one. So that's an awful lot of wire for that little spot. So let's go ahead and slide that in. See, and I have this just sitting in here because the screw holes did not line up, but she's good to go. So that's hooked right up, that's no problem. And see, we actually have this guy plug in here. So what I think I might do is I might actually cut this and connect this to it, and that'll allow me to connect my ports to everything else into the plug. So I'm going to do that later on. You guys don't need to see me butcher that. The last thing we have here are, I'm assuming that this has to do with the fans on the motherboard, and don't quote me on that, but we're going to go ahead and unplug that, and that pretty much frees up our old power supply. So I'm going to put that right over here, and if you guys bear with me, I'm going to move this down just a little bit so you can see where I'm at here. And we actually have two of these to plug into there, and we only need one. So what we're going to do is, I think that's, do we have more than those? No, we do not. So I'm not going to need that, so we're just going to separate that off of there. And we're just going to go ahead and plug the one in there that we need, and just basically let the other one free. and hang out there all by its lonesome, because we don't need that. I'm assuming that's just an update, so that was done on there. Maybe the newer motherboards have that on there, but I do not need 4. I'm actually looking to see if I have another one on here that might actually be able to help, and there is nothing. So guys, that's everything, and with the exception of me making that stupid move and cutting that off, that's about it. So I don't know how much this is going to help anybody, but you know, I wanted to throw something in there just to see you guys what I have, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this up and add the other one to it, make it real nice and neat. It'll line right up, and then I'll be able to plug this into a power supply with this one, and what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to plug it in there as such, and we'll be able to plug this one, which will already be on this, so that's how that'll work. And then we can go ahead and plug in my connectors to the thermostat, because that's very important. So guys, this is my sad attempt to fix my computer. I know there's a lot of other people out there probably like, what the hell is he doing? Why did you do that? Why did you cut that? You should have realized that. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not perfect, and I never claimed to be. So guys, this is MTP Flyers with a lot of extra cords here, saying you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Maybe I'll jump on here in a little bit and show you if it actually works. Alright guys, see ya! Sorry, see ya! Alright guys, real quick before I take this upstairs, it only took me about 15 minutes to cut and paste. As you see, there's my handiwork as I put on the plate to the new one. And I was able to hook that up to my fan here, and at the same time hook up the stuff for the thermometer. So, let's see how we did, and I'm going to take this upstairs, and I will be right with you. Alright guys, moment of truth. I've got it plugged in, I've got everything on, it's all good to go. You see a little red light back in, there is no red light. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Wait, there's the red light now, right? No, wait, hold on. There's the red light. Okay, you see that? See the red light? There it is. Okay. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright, she's lit up. What's that noise? What is that? Let me see what this button does. I'm just kidding. Like you didn't know that. Alright. I think we're okay. It looks like she's loading up. There's the Vista. I think it looks like we're good to go. Hells yeah! Alright guys. Just go ahead and click in here. Well, my mouse is not working because my USB hub fails every single time. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. I probably not, but this is MTP Flyers saying you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later.